Sexy Beast, it's the BG, and I'm back. Fine. It's a lot better. Had a really good workout today. And I told you I was going to try to get back on making sure posting all these videos, so that way you can, see what I'm doing, try to understand my ethos, my, what crazy stuff I'm doing. Just try to keep myself in shape, or, well, maintain my shape, also get improved, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so sadly, well, lots of stuff has happened since June. I think that was the last time we did a weekly roundup or whatever. And so my weight's gone up, like for squats. Right now, I just peaked out at 245 for a set of 5. And recently I've been using a thing called rate of perceived exertion, called RPE. And that's an RPE 8, which is about fine. And what I've been doing, even though it's not as much high, it's not any higher than where I was in June, which is 225. But because I was trying to lose weight every time I would go, because I wasn't able to recover, because I think we talked about that in the January 5th video. I was putting my body under more stress, and so then I couldn't actually do stuff. So I'm at 245. Cool. Next week's 250. That'll be fun. Bench press. I'm benching 185 for set of 5. 3 sets. Same thing. RPE 8. I'm giving myself a little bit more time to rest, just because my upper body isn't as strong as the rest of my body. Whatever, no big deal. But 185 used to be my 1 rep max, like 7 years ago. So that's cool. I mean, especially considering, what was it, at the end of last year, I started about 135 for 1 set, for a set of 5. So I think we're moving in the right direction. Let's see. Okay, so deadlift, which happened today, that's at 280 for a set of 5. And recently, because of grip issues, I've been starting to use straps around my wrists and my hands to kind of make sure I can maintain control of the bar and such and so forth. And what the nice thing is that it started happening when I was about 255 pounds. So once I got the straps on, I was able to really push my body to the next level. And actually what was nice is that when I started using the straps for a certain weight, now that's my warm-up and I don't need straps. So that's a win. Cool. My grip is getting stronger even using straps. Interesting to think about that. Let me think. Overhead press. Overhead press is bothering me, and I'll tell you why. And I think, again, it's because I was losing weight. It was, I hit 135 pounds for a set of 5, and I think, no, I only hit 3 or 4, again, because I was on a cut. But now, I have a feeling that with the current way I'm eating and all that kind of stuff, and I'll show you kind of what I did to try and force my body to just get stronger. Let's see if it works. Let's see. And lastly, power cleans. It's not in here, but what I did the other day, and we'll see videos of that in a second, which was Wednesday. I did hang cleans, power cleans, and I was at 140 pounds for my top out set. And then I did all the other leg stuff that I didn't do on leg day, because I didn't have enough time I needed to just get legs in and just get going, because I had other stuff to do. So, anywho, let's get through the videos. So, we're going to go ahead and start with this one at 3, 2, 1. No, because we're starting. Okay, so we're at, okay, this is our hang cleans I was talking about. This is 110 pounds. That was about, 110 pounds. I did 8. Again, this is just trying to get the jump and the quick snap under with my elbows, which is getting better with these lighter weights. When it tends to get a little, see, there you go. Sometimes when it starts getting a little heavy, I'm a little slow on getting my elbows underneath. But the whole reason of doing this is to try to make sure that you're using all that strength and you're trying to make yourself explode as quickly as possible. So, it's fine. My technique is still not as good at it as I think it should. But the hardest part, and actually, Mark Ripito from Starting Strength, he's the one that made Starting Strength. Well, him along with Andy Baker. He had mentioned that the hardest thing to get rid of is the keeping your arms straight as you're doing the jump, because the tendency is to want to do it with your arms. So once you get that in there, it's so hard to break that habit. I'm closer, but I'm still not as efficient as I need to be when I get to that. So anyway, moving on. We're going to do power cleans. Here we go. This is 140 pounds for a set of 5. Also, I don't know if you can noticed the heaters. It was really cold. It's been really cold in Ohio, and it's kind of nice because, you know, at least we've got some heaters kicking around and stuff like that. So also mind the camera, because for some reason it doesn't want to focus. Yeah, you see how it's a little slower coming off the like coming off the floor is fine, but it's getting up into the catch, which is the rack position, which is when you have your elbows in front and all that sort of stuff. It's a little more difficult to get to there, just because I'm not exploding enough with the big jump. That was a good one. I think, and I also, the bar kept like creeping back, and I don't know why that was happening, but so that's why I would reset in between each set. But yeah, so that was a set of 5, and I did ascending sets for that, and also for power planes, and also for hang planes. Let's see, next thing. Yeah, so then we did our leg accessory. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. And you guys can. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys like my Christmas lights. I don't know if you guys have cats or anything, but cats don't like to leave decorations alone. It was 70 pounds, I think. I believe. Yeah, I think it was 70 pounds. We did 3 sets of this. Again, 5 each leg. I need to. Well, there's a couple conundrums coming up right now, and that's I need more weight. I never thought I would ever say that, and it's awesome because I'm a certified little guy that is about ready to break through the 315 threshold, which I think is kind of awesome. Okay, moving on. So again we did dumbbell lunges, and we also did Romanian deadlifts. So here we go. Oh, we did barbell Romanian deadlifts. I know again because I wanted to really get that extra. Well, the extra stretch, the extra strength, really make sure that kind of helps get everything going and ready to go for deadlifts, which would happen 2 days later. Yeah, I don't know. I said it once, I'll say it again. RDLs are one of the best exercises for everybody, and I think it's a great way, especially if you can't necessarily get all the way down to do normal deadlifts. It'll at least do something. But I think, especially for dancers, every dancer should be able to do that, especially how much they work on their penché and their cambre forward and all that kind of stuff. Okay, moving on. This is the next day. This is actual shoulder day, and usually I do power cleans and shoulders together, but I was like, I already did that the other day because I wanted to get so I figured it carried over better to do leg accessories with power cleans. Whatever, I'm just making things up as I go. You know, it's just like, what did my body feel like today? Cool, I'll do that. So, this day, which was Thursday, we did overhead press. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So again, 130 for a set of 5. Okay, so the trick to this, and the trick is that I need to get myself out of the way, and so you'll see that I'm leaning back a little bit. This is perfectly fine, it's perfectly safe, because you're also, really holding with the Valsalva technique, which is the bracing of your abdominals, and then you're using that structure of your body to kind of give it a little push up above you and get yourself out of the way, so that way you can kind of overhead press it. There was actually a guy that just overhead pressed 405 pounds, and everybody was complaining like, oh, you're gonna break your back. I'm like, he just overhead pressed 405 pounds. I think he's gonna be fine. So call me crazy. So this was the idea. So the idea for this was doing just strict overhead press is fine, and where I needed to do something, I needed to try and work a way that I can get a little extra negative work in, meaning, the eccentric contractions. So what I did is I did push presses. Go. So what I did is I went up 10 pounds more, and I knew that it was over this, and I just did 3. I did 3 sets of 3, just to kind of, again, get that explosion going, try to overload the muscle a little bit. So it's a little, the nice thing is that I'm using my legs, which again, I'm a dancer, so my legs are stronger. But it's just another way to kind of overload the muscles a little bit and make them, kind of force them to just get bigger. Get bigger. I don't care. Just get strong. Why aren't you getting strong? Okay. So we did overhead press, we did push press, and then we also did some other accessory work. So I did lateral raises. Here we go. I think I've been not doing the Superman or superhero shoulders, but I wanted to add these in just to kind of make sure I get a little extra, again, a little extra fatigue, a little extra mass, that sort of stuff. So this was 20 pounds, and I think this was the first set. I only did 2 sets of this, 2 sets of the other ones, and yeah, I don't know. It's just trying to go as slow as possible. Try to really get, trying to not use any extra momentum to get it up there, so that way, again, you're stressing the muscle out. You got to stress it out just a little bit. All right, let me do front raises. Go. Similar position. There we go. Same idea, kind of relax your knees a little bit so that way you can hold everything else in place, and try not to grit your teeth. And I'm not even sure what music I was listening to. I think it was like house music. I've been trying to like chill out and not listen to a lot of death metal or anything, just because if you're stimulated like that all the time, again, because we're going back to mental health and stuff like that. But yeah, you want to stress the right things. You don't want to stress all the wrong things, because then you're just negatively affecting yourself. I think I did 8 of these. If I remember correctly, I think I did 8 of the lateral raises, 8 front raises, and I did 8 of the rear delt rows, which was so okay, it's the next one, rear delt row. There we go. So 2 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets. That's what I did. So so this is a nice one because again, it's going to work the back a little bit, and it's also working the rear delt because it's what it directly targets, especially with the external rotation of the dumbbells. Now I'm just trying to sound fancy. Ignore me. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Yeah, just trying to hit the shoulder from as many different angles as I could, also without wasting any time, which I think is the important thing. And instead of just kind of working through it, I would get it up there, try to squeeze it a little bit, let it down, just to kind of make sure that all the muscles are activated. And of course, base pulls. So here we go. You got I don't know. I think it's like 15 pounds, 25 pounds, something like that. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure that, again, you get it out there, you squeeze it a little bit. It's good to, again, kind of open up the shoulders, really try to fix the posture, especially if you've been sitting at a computer that your parents helped you kind of put together, and now I can edit videos on, which is awesome. So as opposed to the poor laptop that I tried to kill off by rendering video. Don't do that unless you got a really good one. But you know me, I'm not an Apple guy. All right, I think we did a set of 15 of these. We did 2 sets of that because why not? Yeah, so. Okay, so we got, okay, so then this was today, and we did deadlifts, and we did weighted chin-ups. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. So, yeah, so I put the, okay, it's the first thing. So I had to move this out of the way because otherwise it was just me blasting me in the face, which would be kind of distracting. So again, I'm trying to find like my proper stance and all of that. I noticed that I got the straps on, so the video's going to take a little longer because it's me futzing with the straps and all that. But I would say that, you know, I don't think I'm not opposed to using straps, but I think try to really get to the point where you can't safely use just your grip, and then I would use straps, and then continually test your grip strength to get stronger. So also notice how quickly I turn red. It's amazing. I'm color shifting, you know. There we go. Also, I don't know, put it down in the comments if you're interested in if you need like a how-to video on how to do deadlifts. I mean, I'll give it a try. Same thing with any of the other lifts. If you want some help with that, I can see if I can walk you through the whole process. But yeah, it's 280, sets of 5, 1 set of 5. I'm sorry, RPE 8, and I liked it. And I've been really liking doing them at the end of the week, just to kind of like throw it all together and say, all right, body, get stronger, and then you can take a couple days off and you chill. And then last but not least, we did weighted chin-ups. Here we go. So what I haven't been doing many chin-ups recently, and I'm like, I need to get back on it. Chin-ups or pull-ups, but yeah, so I was only able to get 4, and then I knew I was only going to be able to get like a low number like that, so I predetermined that before, like wherever I got to, I would just do that many negatives. So I did 4 negatives just to kind of double up on that again to get the extra work in, and I only did 2 sets because by then I was done, and like physically I was like, okay, I'm done. I need a protein shake or something, which I already had. Now I'm having coffee because coffee is the nectar of the gods. Yeah, there you go. Pretty self-explanatory. And I know I've been helping a few of my friends getting into shape recently and stuff like that. And they made a huge amount of progress. And I think it's part of it is making sure that you have the opportunity to be able to do some type of pull-up or something like that. Yeah, so I think everybody should buy first thing, pull-up bar. Just buy it. You know, like the dumb ones that you put in the doorway or whatever, it costs like $25. And even if it's just you start hanging there first, and then you can start doing negatives, and you start doing pull-ups and blah, blah, blah. If you wanted to talk to me about it, put it down in the comments. Anyway, so that was the workout this week. Trying to get back on this bandwagon of getting things done when it comes to working out and giving you guys an idea of what to do if you guys want the help. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw earlier, like March, April, May, I created the BeastModeBallet bootcamp videos. So if you want to just do those at home, go ahead. Just look them up online. They're on there. Actually, I'll probably just tag it right there so that way you can find it. I think that's it. I am getting hungry again, which is ridiculous because I just had my protein shake, but I guess I'm just getting hungry. So, but I will have some coffee because with coffee, everything is possible. If you liked the video, give me 2 thumbs up, but I'll take this one. Again, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or you want to, say, hey, where'd you get that sweet sweatshirt? By the way, this is the company I work for, Movement on Main. They gave me a special one. It says BeastModeBallet on it, so, which is awesome. They like me a lot. It's great. Yeah, if you want to talk to me about, and even if you want to talk about any of the other videos or start a conversation, put it down in the comments. I think that's it. I think it's a Friday. I think it's time to make some dinner. So, love you, sexy beast. Have a good one. Bye.